All right, so hopefully you just tried and you dropped in a few times. You know what you're doing there. Next step, I guess in my opinion, is probably going to be a rock to fakie. A lot harder than dropping in because you're coming back in fakie, going backwards. But in the same token, it's not a hard trick to learn, and you have to learn this trick before proceeding on with any other ones. So get it out of the way. It's also a heck of a lot of fun. So you're riding at the ramp. I would probably come up a few times, not over the coping. Just ride up, ride back down, ride up, ride back down, maybe up half the ramp, back down again, fakie, just to get the feel of it, and then keep going further up and further up and further up and further up. And then one lucky moment, you're going to have the courage, the balls to go over the coping and then pop back in again. So most coping, depending on where you're at, you go to a skate park, maybe the coping would be a little bit higher. I don't like my coping crazy high. So yes, I could definitely hang up coming back in, and that's the worst thing that could probably happen to you on a rock to fakie. But even then, if I'm standing up here, I can probably keep on going back and forth if I have balance on there, and then pull myself back in and back into fakie. So it's not hard to do, it's just scary. So I'll give you a couple of examples here on what it should look like. I would say first couple times, like I said, maybe don't go all the way up and down, and then maybe just a little bit more speed. Try to get to the top. Oh, barely made it over the top. Look at that. Up to the top. Oh, barely made it over the top. I'm not hanging up. When I get to the top, I'm pushing on my tail just enough to be able to pull the wheels off the coping up at the top and then back in again. After you do that a few times, get comfortable with it, obviously go higher up. That's scarier, but way more fun. And if you're goofy, this is what it's going to look like. And then once you get really good at it and comfortable with it, you can deck it, which is basically going as far as you possibly can up onto the top of the deck of the quarter pipe or the mini ramp of the bank until your back wheels hit the coping, and then all the way back in. So you want to get real comfortable with doing it normal, because you will have to come quite a ways backwards, lifting your front wheels up over the coping, and have pretty good balance to get back in again. Show you what that looks like. You're just going a little bit faster and just trusting that you know what you're doing. It's a ton of fun, even though it's one of the most simplest tricks you could possibly do on a ramp. Go out and try it.